First and foremost, to our students, thank you very much for taking time out of your day to come learn about open system technology. Again, as we spoke, we are here to have our ears open, have our eyes open, and pick their brains. Experts like Mike and Atik, this is what they do for a living. This is where they come and spend a lot of their lifetime, 8 hours or more a day. So as we walk through here, ask those good questions. We have a lot of people interested in design. We have a lot of people interested in coding. So pick their brains. Again, you guys know I don't know much about tech besides getting you here.
All of us play very different roles in this organization. And I think that's one of the things I want you to really look at as you're walking around here today. What allows us to be successful isn't just people like Aaron and Larry and Nathan who are amazing at coding software, or Richard who is amazing at designing really, really complex data centers, or Dawn who develops business for us and relationships and partnerships, or Dan who's in sales, or Teek and I in marketing. It takes all of us collectively doing that and chasing our passions and taking care of each other first and foremost, and our customers. So there's a lot of different roles when it comes to tech. And we're just a slice of that. There's a lot of other things that go into making OST successful and our customers successful. So don't be afraid to ask questions. We want to make this pretty interactive.
No question is a bad question.
No.
So think about your favorite video games, your favorite apps, your Instagram, Facebook. These things are Snapchat. I forgot. I'm sorry. Snapchat, of course. But please ask questions about any and everything. There are no bad questions today. The whole point of this is we want people coming from our neighborhoods, our community, young people, to be connected with what's going to be the workforce of the future. And companies like OST, quite frankly, are the foundation for where you're going to work for your entire lifetime. So split up into
So we're going to split up in two groups, yeah. Teek, you want to take out OST folks? We're going to kind of split into two groups with the size. We'll start one group down here, we'll start another group up on the 3rd floor.
But we're currently on the top of OST, 4th floor, letting the students see the skyline as well as the workspace where people like Dan spend some time to get some things done.
This is our rooftop. Sometimes people come up here to like eat lunch. They'll come up here to like work sometimes. I don't know if it's like people come up because it's this hot, but when it's a little cooler, people come up here to work. A lot of times, you know, like the software and just different projects are really like collaborative, so it's not like just you working on your own. A lot of times it's like, you know, one person's doing one piece, you're doing another, and you guys are all kind of sitting together, working together. Because that communication is really important too, right? Because you can text and all, but like face to face is still the best way to communicate. And there's a great value in, you know, texting and doing video conferences, but you know, nothing will ever take place of that face to face communication.
So, the sales team, we sell what we have to offer for products or services. We sell computers, not the laptops or desktops that you guys use in school most likely, but they're the big computers that companies use. We also have services, so people that can install those computers, program those computers like what Larry does. Richard works on configuring them, making sure they're the right size and the right speed, able to handle all the applications that we have available. So I go out and meet with new customers, tell them about all the things that we have, make sure what we offer matches what their needs are, and hopefully they'll issue us a purchase order, and then we'll get to deliver all that. So that's kind of the cycle. That's where it starts from a revenue perspective.
These are creating apps, you know, so like Facebook, you know, on your phone, Snapchat on your phone, Instagram on your phone. It's like that's a mobile application, which is the type of things that some of our developers in this particular space are working on. So right now, I don't know if people are like in meetings, but this is normally where they sit. And again, you can just look at the way that, you know, these spaces are set up compared to like marketing. You know, it's just these, you know, really open spaces where people kind of sit next to each other so they can collaborate, you know, and really work together.
So Herman Miller, they make office furniture, chairs and tables and things you see here. They're out in Zealand. They wanted us to build an application for the people that install the office furniture rather than have them send out a bunch of paper installation instructions, they want an app so the guys can put it up on their iPad. Yeah, so what they did is we built this app for them so they can go online and just plug in the chairs that they had and how to adjust the chairs, owner's manuals, how to make a warranty claim, whatever, but they wanted it mobile so that they can get it instantly and they didn't have a bunch of paperwork to go all over the place. Now I'm going to talk to them about doing it in Spanish because my brother works down in Texas and all of his crews are in Spanish. And this is all in English and we're going to try to translate it into Spanish.
There's never been a better time to try to start something on your own, which is exactly what entrepreneurship is. All of the tools are available. You go to Google, you can learn how to code, you can learn taxes, you can get all the forms that you need to fill out to start your own business. You can sit down at a computer and as long as you have the knowledge, you can create an application, you can put it online, you can market it to people, you can collect their money, take it to the bank, pay your taxes at the end of the day, and you're making a living.
I run kind of a group locally here. It's called Ladies at UX, and also another group called IXCA, it's Interaction Design Association. I am very interested to have people that are interested as well in these areas of developing experiences and designing them to come get involved in our groups. So we do have like third Thursday meetings that we actually bring in speakers to talk on these topics. So we try to bring in some speakers from Silicon Valley and other things, so that we can be inspired in this local area to see how what we're doing fits with what the world is doing. What's on the hottest trend, and just know that we feel like we're totally on par. We know we're at par what we should be defining that space. And then also with the Ladies at UX, it's just for us finding other women that are also working in the space, and because I'm pretty much always outnumbered, so it's just truth that we try to find ways that we can bring more women into the space and make sure that we're there at the table on the conversation and help support each other, so how we navigate these awkward spaces together.
So I was just wondering, what do you all think about the kind of virtual reality, putting on the headgear and stuff?
To address that VR question, this is cool and it's a big one because you're talking about creating a whole new world where you can do anything. And so I started in games doing it in China, but that quickly turned into us doing a virtual pop-up dealership for Range Rover. So rather than having to have a physical dealership, they're able to just take these VR goggles into a place in the city and allow people to actually walk around the vehicle, touch the vehicle, interact with it. And so when you're talking about games have such a big implication in many ways. One, they allow you to change behavior. So if you're talking about an interface that's for a business purpose or for a personal purpose, to gamify something and to create that environment gives you kind of a more adaptive experience to kind of approach it, and it really creates an infinite world of possibilities. So if you're in a virtual world and you have a virtual demand for something, you will virtually buy that. And you talk about things like Half-Life and other things that kind of already been out there. And this, with technology, is allowing the inputs that go into your eyes and your brains and your senses to be just as similar as what you have in the real world. And so I would look at it as just like in the real world you have the positive and negative. When you go into the virtual world, you have your potential for positive and negative. Rather than having someone need to have all these materials to do these tests and experiments, you can now put them in a virtual environment where they can do the same type of tests and experiments, whether that's a dissection and whether it's a type of real immersive type thing. Also, when you're talking about 360 video, allowing you to capture, like this moment right now is coming from just that angle. But imagine if this video allowed you to actually go in and say, you know what, I want to see what this person's face was like when they said this detail when they were talking about it. So actually allowing you to look around the room. So I really would look at virtual reality and those types of things as a big expansion and a big positive potential for us to make some positive impact with people interfacing with technology.
Folks who do what we do at OST are in very high demand all across the world right now. And if you take the time to learn, do well in school, work your butt off, and get a job in this industry, you can do very well.
Yeah, OST. I really love this place. All the people here are just insanely dope, Good vibes, good people. I can tell it's a good place. The experience here, it's pretty amazing, man. It's just like, vibes are just insanely cool. Everyone's smiling. It's like nothing I've ever seen.